You know that feeling, right? Just that that complete exhaustion from trying to manage people or influence them.
Yeah.
Or sometimes just figure out why they do what they do.
Oh, definitely. It pops up everywhere. Friendships, relationships, work.
Exactly. That feeling of, expectations not being met. It's this sort of universal thing. And honestly, it can just wipe you out.
It really can.
So today we're doing a deep dive into something that might just offer a way out. Mel Robbins' the let them theory.
Yes, I've seen that phrase around. It's catchy.
It is, but it's apparently more than just a catchphrase. It's described as this short yet profoundly impactful self-help guide.
Okay. Impactful how?
Well, that's what we're here to unpack. The core mission today is really getting into this simple but maybe life-changing idea of just stopping the effort to control other people.
Letting them be who they are.
Exactly, letting them be. And we've got stuff straight from the book, excerpts, plus what readers are saying, some critic reviews too, so a good mix.
Sounds good. So where do we start? What's the absolute core of it?
Okay, the core idea is literally, if someone wants to do something, let them. It sounds almost too simple, maybe.
Almost passive, maybe?
Well, maybe at first glance, but look at the examples the source gives. They're pretty direct. Like if a friend doesn't invite you, let them.
Oof, okay.
Or if a coworker takes credit, let them. Or even if your partner chooses differently, let them. It's a big shift from how we usually react, I think.
It really is. And that's key, isn't it? That it's not really about being passive or, just giving up power. That's a common misconception, I think.
Right. So it's not just rolling over.
No, not according to the theory. It's framed more as a strategic move. You're shifting where you put your emotional energy.
Okay.
So instead of pouring energy into things you can't control, like other people's actions, you save it. You redirect it to what you can control.
Which is yourself.
Exactly. Your choices, setting your boundaries, your own growth. It's presented as an act of self-preservation, not surrender at all.
That reframing is powerful. Letting go into something active, something for you. So the book apparently lays out some key principles, like the building blocks for how this actually works.
Right. The how-to, essentially.
Yeah. And the first big one Mel Robbins talks about is stop chasing control, which sounds obvious, but why is it so hard to do in reality?
Well, I think it's partly how we're wired, We want things to make sense. We want to influence outcomes. It gives us a sense of safety, maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So when we can't control something, it feels unsettling, maybe even triggers a bit of anxiety or frustration.
And the book says trying to manage how others act or think just leads to more frustration.
Pretty much. An endless loop.
Yeah.
And that ties directly back to the promise of peace, right? The idea is when you stop chasing that external control, you actually find internal calm. It's like putting down a heavyweight.
Ah, okay. That internal shift.
Yeah. From fighting an external battle to finding internal harmony.
Okay, so if you stop trying to force things, what's next? You kind of have to deal with what's actually there.
Exactly. Which leads straight into the second principle, accept reality.
Okay.
This one highlights that people, they show you who they are through what they do, not always what they say or what we wish they'd do.
So just let them show you. Don't fight it.
Kind of. The idea is to observe without needing to jump in and interpret or rationalize or demand they be different.
Wow. Because we spend so much energy doing that, don't we? Trying to make their actions fit our story.
We do. And the power in just accepting, just observing what is supposedly immense. It frees up that energy.
It's like, stop expecting sunshine when it's clearly raining.
Exactly like that. Acknowledge the rain. You don't have to like it. But fighting it is pointless.
Yeah.
This acceptance, this observation without getting tangled up in it, that's key to reclaiming your peace. You can move forward then.
Okay, that connects perfectly to the third idea then. Reclaim your energy. I mean, if you listen, just pause for a second. Think about where your energy actually goes each day.
How much is spent on things or people you fundamentally can't change?
Yeah, arguing in your head, replaying conversations. The drain is huge when you think about it.
It really is. And the theory then asks, okay, once you stop draining energy there, where does it go?
Right. What do you do with it?
You shift it consciously towards people who fill you up, towards activities that matter to you, things that align with your values.
So ditching that pointless text argument.
Exactly. The moment you let them be wrong or just be who they are, you turn off that energy leak, and that energy can go into something fulfilling instead.
Yeah.
Building a better personal ecosystem, you could say.
I like that. Okay, principle number 4, peace over perfection. This one. Yeah, this one kind of hit home for me. We expect perfection from others so often.
We do, don't we? And it almost guarantees disappointment.
Always.
So this tenet isn't just wishful thinking. It's about actively finding peace in the imperfections, theirs, and maybe even yours. Letting go of that impossible ideal.
Accepting people as they are, flaws and all, rather than trying to polish them into what we think they should be.
Precisely. Because demanding perfection is just. It's a recipe for your own frustration. The peace comes when you stop that project.
Okay, and the last key point, which feels a bit paradoxical, empowerment through letting go. How does letting go make you more powerful?
This is where it gets really interesting. The idea is that choosing not to react, choosing to let someone be, even if it's annoying or wrong in your view, that choice itself is power.
Also.
Because you're reclaiming control over your own state. You're prioritizing your mental clarity, your emotional strength. It's an act of self-sovereignty.
So it's not giving up, it's choosing yourself.
Exactly. It transforms letting go from weakness into a deliberate act of personal power. It's saying, my peace is more important than winning this struggle or changing this person. That's strength.
Wow. Okay, so if we practice all this, stop chasing control, accept reality, reclaim energy, choose peace, find empowerment and letting go, what does that actually do to our relationships? It sounds quite internal.
It starts internal, but the ripple effect is huge. Mel Robbins suggests it can genuinely improve relationships.
By just letting people do whatever they want.
Well, think about it. When you stop trying to control or change someone, you create space for authenticity. They can be themselves around you, warts and all.
And you could be yourself too, presumably, because you're not constantly managing them.
Exactly. And that stops resentment building up on both sides. It leads to healthier, more honest connections because they're based on acceptance, not on trying to meet unrealistic expectations.
Less fighting for control, more space for actual connection.
That's the idea.
And people seem to be really responding to this. The feedback is things like empowering and refreshing, simple yet profound. That's quite the combo.
It is, and the critics seem to agree too. The New York Times apparently praised Robbins for boiling down complex relationship stuff into a really simple, memorable phrase.
Yeah, let them.
And Publishers Weekly called it deceptively simple, but offering a surprising amount of freedom. It clearly strikes a chord.
Looking at the reviews, common themes pop up too. People say it's great for boundary setting. It makes total sense, right?
Absolutely. Letting them be who they are helps clarify where your line is.
And also, perfect for people who overthink or people-pleaser, because it shifts your focus inward.
Takes the pressure off trying to manage everyone else's feelings or actions.
Yeah, and useful personally and professionally. Plus, bonus points for being short and easy to read. People appreciate that.
Definitely. In our busy lives, something accessible that offers such a potentially big shift that's appealing. It really boils down to this profound simplicity, challenging that deep-seated need to control.
It promises peace, it promises empowerment, all by learning to control the only thing you ever really could.
Yourself, your reactions, your energy, your focus.
So just as a final thought to leave you with, think about your own day. Your interactions at home, at work, online. What might actually change for you inside yourself if you truly tried this?
If you really embraced letting others just be, without needing your input or your control.
Yeah. What could that free up for you? How much energy could you get back just by shifting that perspective? Something to think about.